Well, I must have got it too then, I would think. Okay, so hey guys, we are live. I think we're live, and we are watching what's going on in free agency. So I'm on my own, I'm flying solo. I'm going to take a look here at what's been going on. So I haven't put any bid, I haven't looked at any bids yet, but I'm assuming there are some that have been done already. Well, let's take a look. It has begun, right? Okay, so looking down, no bids, no bids. I should probably share my screen so you guys can see that. Let's share the screen and we'll look at this together. Okay, no bids, no bids, no bids. We don't have a calculator yet. That, although I think last year's calculator will still work, but I don't know. Nobody's put a bid in yet. This is unusual. Usually people are dying to get in. What are you showing me here? Have you got, Zach, have you got the calculator? Zach wants to, I think people can see, so we'll show. I don't know if people can see this or not, so we'll take a look. We'll take a look and see if that's what people can see here. So we are, yeah, people can see this. So Zach, I need to expand it, be able to see. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, you're playing around with the calculator. I know. Um, Looks right. Have we gotten the calculator? I haven't seen it posted yet. So, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, why hasn't anyone put any bids in yet? I don't understand. Maybe I should be the first. Maybe I should put a bid in. You know what? I think Evgeny Malkin, I think he's worth $1 million. Ben's bid 1.0 million. And now everyone will know that Evgeny Malkin people have to start bidding, because if you don't bid on Evgeny Malkin in the next 11 hours and 59 minutes and 40 seconds, he's mine. And I can live with that for $1 million. Not really a player I'm targeting, but for $1 million, I think I could find a spot in my lineup for him. So yeah, like what's going on here, people? What's going on? Nobody's bidding. Nobody's bidding. Normal again. Last year we had like big time bids out on players immediately. Like, this is just bizarre. There, Marc-Andre Fleury should have a bid. Should have a bid by now. Cam Talbot. Okay, I'm not a big Cam Talbot fan, but Jonathan Quick, where are all the bids? Where are all the bids? Okay, so let's get somebody on here. Doesn't start until 12:15. Why not 12? Why 12:15? Why not 12:15? Why? I thought it started at 12. Did I read it wrong? Did I read it wrong? My bid on Was it changed? No, it says right there, 12 Eastern time. No, right here, 12 o'clock Eastern time, Zach. 12 o'clock, right there. Read those words. Starts at 12 p.m. Eastern time. This says 12. I'm going by this. This says 12. So my bid counts. It says 12 o'clock. I don't care what anything. UFA information, August 5th, 12 o'clock. Screen. It says 12 o'clock. Ah, 12 o'clock. I have placed the bid within the actual time. So I did not until after the 12 o'clock time. So that's fine. O'clock. And I'm taking a picture of this. So that I don't know what says 12:15. He says the thing says 12:15. I don't know. I don't know. 12:15. I don't know where it says 12:15. I just read the message that says 12 o'clock. Oh, that's fine. And just so you know, I don't think I'm getting any Malkin for a million, regardless. So I think my bid counts. So yeah, I honestly thought there'd be more action going on here than this. Like this is okay, I guess it's 12:15 now. Uh, appreciate the what you're saying, Zach, but if you read all the words, it says 12 o'clock, no bids. So appreciate what you're saying. That's what it says. Uh, so we have one bid in for $2 million on Jonathan Quick. Yeah, I'm not so sure you're going to get Jonathan Quick at 2 million. Any other bids? Oh, there's update. I still have Evgeny Malkin. 11 hours and 55 minutes to go. Uh, the Kraken has bid 10 million on Zach Hyman. Yeah, I don't know that you're going to get Zach Hyman for 10 million. Okay, good luck. That is the first bid, so he did score a shit ton of goals last year, and he's got a good scoring rating this year. So that should be good. But yeah, well, things are moving really slowly here today. I'm not going to be on too long. I'm just going to be on for about an hour. What is this? Before I go with what? What is this talking about? I don't. Okay, well, there's no bids on the bearded man. Zach, I figure he's perfect for your roster. He's got the hair. Hmm. So yeah, Jared Spurgeon, the other guy. I thought Jared Spurgeon would have lots of interest out there. Nobody's really jumping here. Like only two, well, okay, three because I bid two, but like I don't really think mine was that serious. Well, I know it wasn't, but yeah, still be happy to get them in 11 hours and 50 minutes. Just force somebody to start bidding. I should do that with all the players, but I can only do four more because that would get me a 24-hour ban. And we don't want that. Although, is there really anyone out here that I want? Maybe I do need a goalie, but Jonathan Quick, I don't know, too old. Cam Talbot, too shit. Marc Andre Fleury, too old, but he's really good. So maybe I would put a bid in on Marc Andre Fleury. Just not sure. Just not sure. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my goalie. So how can you not bid on that smile? Look at that smile. Uh, the beard or the smile? Which one do you want? You want that smile? If your team pays for the dental coverage, you might not want to get this guy. If you're giving free haircuts, maybe this guy, because you probably don't have to pay a lot. Although if he ever changes his mind and gets his haircut, you'd have to pay some money. Okay, Jared Spurgeon. Like, is he 12 years old in this? And look at that little fake mustache. Uh, so yeah, it's all really slow this year. Nobody's going crazy. Wait, update on Evgeny Malkin. 11 hours, 52 minutes. And nothing. John Tavares. I figured John Tavares, he'll get some money. He's You can still go long term with him. Hmm. Let me send this to you. Here, stop the share here. Copy invitation. Uh, there we go. This is the greatest start to UFA ever. We may have this is like TSN on trade deadline day when nobody's making trades. They sit there and they have to talk about nothing. They're bored. Guest list. No new bids. Well, I guess let's look at players that I don't know. John and I did a whole show on this, so not a whole lot we can talk about. But free agents, Max Pacioretty, why hasn't he been put up yet? I guess. Oh, because okay. Uh, Somebody's messaging me. Oh, we have 6 people viewing right now. That's exciting. Oh, updating out Getty Malkin. 11 hours and 50 minutes to go before he is mine. All mine. Zach Hyman bid. Yeah, like I have to respect the bid, Zach, because if you get Zach Hyman for whatever you sign him for, um, that's 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 pretty good. Like he's gonna be a guy that you'll be able to trade and get a good package in a trade. So like I think that's a good player for you to go after. You're not getting him on this bid though. You're not like 10 million. Like at the 11th hour, I'll put in a bid of 12 million just to get him. And I really don't have a spot for him in my lineup. I'd make room. Zach Hyman's a guy you can make room for. Steven Stamkos. Yeah, only the problem with Stamkos is it's only 2 years. I'd love to have him, but 2 years, that's not cool. Oh, we've just uploaded the calculator. So there you go. So me risking it with my one bid of $1 million on Evgeny Malkin, it'll be fine. So okay, who's this here? Who's this here? Artemi Panarin. We have the man in charge of the whole thing joining me here. We'll stop the share here and we'll let everybody see that someone named Trevor is coming on. And I think we can all agree it is the Trevor. Although he had to give me a nickname of Steve DCHL to not confuse me with all his other Steve friends that he has. Trevor, you got to turn your camera on so we can see your beautiful face. And you might want to turn the sound on too. Oh, and everyone, if you look back behind, you'll notice that the room here is a different color. It's my wife painted this room. Give her full credit. We have two Trevors joining us now. Should I boot out the first one? Or is this one of those where he's got one for audio and one for video? Yeah.
There we go. I'm in.
You're in. So do I kick out the other one or do I
Oh, I actually might not be able to do this. I'm out at the lake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. You cut out
So
there for a
cool.
second.
I see you just uploaded the calculator. So
Yeah, new one.
is everything the same on it? Like as far as the rates and ratios of and the only thing that's different is the amount of money listed for each team?
Yeah, and then I was chatting with Ian, and he just said, like you get the 10% discount. I believe it's if the player was on your team for more than 3 years, that can just be automatically updated in the hometown discount section if you are allowed to get it.
Yes. You can't just give yourself a hometown discount?
No, it doesn't quite work like that, unfortunately.
That's fine. So you've updated it so that it includes the 10% instead of, just having to double whatever the 5% was?
No. You have to manually do it yourself.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's the way it's been since they made that rule. So that's cool. So you're at the lake.
Yeah, I'm just about to head back to the city in the next hour or so.
Oh, pretty slow start here this year for this.
Yeah, I was looking on my phone, and then that's when I saw your message because I had just packed away my laptop. I was like, whatever, I'll pop on. Yeah, slow start. Obviously, Panarin got a nice big bid kind of right out the gate. Wasn't really surprised with that.
Well, did he?
Yeah, I think Trevor D put down 25 mil on him.
There's no bid on that I see. I've got it
Uh,
on screen. Panarin, nothing.
I might just
Did
need to
he
update. I thought I got the notification for it.
did he put it up before noon?
Nope. No, 10 minutes ago, 25 mil on Panarin. I see he's got 15 mil on Burns. He's got 15 mil on Charlie Coyle. Guy is
Okay,
swinging.
that's weird.
As expected, though.
Well, he needs to. He needs to for sure.
He needs to hit the floor.
Yeah. Okay, so bids are starting to come in now. I see.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just wondering why I'm not. Maybe if I like everybody, I'll get notifications. So I'll like everybody.
I was going to say the one advantage of running this is I get a notification for every bid.
Yes,
And
and
here comes
that
Steve Downs likes.
that's wonderful now. But I promise you, in a while, you'll be so sick of it. It won't be funny anymore.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
fair.
so Jonathan Quick has a $2 million bid.
Yep.
Nothing on Cam Talbot. It'll be interesting to see what he and these other goalies go for.
Yeah, I wasn't overly like I posted them by highest OV. I wasn't terribly impressed with the goalies that were first posted. Like obviously they have great ratings, but it's a 40-year-old, a 37-year-old, a 39-year-old. So you can only give them either the 1 or 2 year deal. So it's short term, but I mean,
And Talbot's been so inconsistent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, a little bit of a slower start, but I mean, we're only 30 minutes into this thing, and it is Monday of the long weekend, so people such as myself might be in the middle of traveling back and forth here.
Wow, 25 million for Panarin. He doesn't like Russians. What's he doing? Does he not know that Panarin's Russian? This is, yeah, no, the goalies is going to be interesting because there's not a huge market for them. There's not as many people wanting goalies as usual.
No, exactly. It'll be interesting to see. Wow, Stamkos with no bid yet.
Well, and I'm regretting my Malkin bid now.
I was just about to say, you're not really breaking the bank with that one, Steve. I think
No, I feel pretty comfortable that I did that before getting the calculator, but I
yeah,
still felt like it was a good risk to take that I could fit him into my program somewhere.
yeah, I'd like to think he can.
I'm surprised that like nobody else, like any of the $15 million bids, nobody threw one out on Malkin.
Yeah, still early. It'll change.
Yeah, no,
It'll
I'm
change.
like I said, I'm sure I won't get them, but that's fine. I wanted people to start bidding.
Oh, there we go. Kraken. I didn't see Kraken has 10 mil on Hyman there.
Yeah, that makes sense for him to go after a guy like Hyman.
Yeah.
I don't like
Longer
he's not going to get
eligibility.
him for 10 million.
Oh God, no. No.
No, like, he's going to probably go in the 30 million range somewhere in there, but because he'll go long term, somebody will sign him 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
You can go to six, is that right?
Yeah, 6 years is the max.
You were asking something?
Sorry?
You were going to ask something and I cut you off?
No. I was just wondering. I looked over my dogs off doing things off in the bush there. I wanted to make sure that he didn't do something that I would regret taking him in the car with.
A rabbit.
No. No, he was fine.
16 million on Brady Shea. Jean going for Brady Shea. That's interesting. Nobody on Drew Doughty. Brent Burns. 1 year. So he would just go 10 million. Oh, he'd probably keep there. He wants the AAV, so he would just go 1 year at 15 million. Okay, and Jared Spurgeon, Rangers bid 8 million. Well, the Rangers made it on time for the for UFA. Good job. That's what we should do is BPA somebody.
BPA. I'm about to BPA Steven Stamkos here.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of throwing a bid in just to start the clock. Like Like this is how you got to make things move. Okay. We're throwing a bid in on Stamkos for 1.0 million. That way, if I sign him, I can still send him down to the minors.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely land him with that $1 million contract.
That's right. That's my second bid, so I still have three more. But yeah, no, every year we do this. It's when we go live. It's like last year. Was it last year we had like max bids going in the first couple minutes?
Yeah, probably. I tend to. I mean, I don't like building my team through free agency. So I don't really pay attention to the first number of guys just because I know they're well out of my price range.
Yeah, I made the mistake of doing that back in the day, and I have since gotten wiser.
Yeah, like I don't think you can build your team through free agency. I think you can find your complementary pieces in free agency.
Yes.
That's my opinion.
If you're going for more than like two or three guys, then you've probably got problems with your team.
Yeah. Unless it's depth guys. Obviously like bottom six
Yeah.
bottom six forwards, bottom pair.
Yeah, for
I think
sure.
that's pretty much all I'm going for this year, unless I see an absolute steal of a deal that I can try and get. But there's a
Well,
lot of
I have found that top six forwards and any D end up costing way more in free agency than their NHL contracts. So unless you've got lots of cap space and lots of DCHL cash, you can't really
yeah.
do it long term.
Yeah, no, I agree. That is one thing that I'm not a huge fan of the DCHL is the contracts. I did like what Kalen was doing, where you can bid as much money as you want, and then you get their NHL AAV. I think that's how it worked, and then you can sign them to however long. Just helps with the humongously inflated contracts, and I think it can make free agency a little bit more competitive as well. But the system, this does work. I just don't bid on them.
Well, I think if you like you said, if you're picking up players, it's fine. But if you're having to build, if you need like what Detroit's got to do this year, it's crazy. Like he's going to spend a shit ton of cash just to get to the bottom, and his team is still going to have so many holes.
Who, Detroit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to be better this year.
He'll be better. But here's the thing: is if he signs, and he's not, I mean, maybe he does do the 1-year deals. I think I'd be a little surprised if he did. I think he's going to go for a minimum of 2 years, though. Like Quentin Byfield just signed that incredibly team-friendly deal.
Yeah, no kidding.
So if he goes 2-3 year deals, like his biggest RFA this upcoming year, it is Byfield, and then I don't know, the rest of the guys are not going to be that expensive. And then who else does he have coming up? He has Jack Quinn coming up the following year. He'll have Robert Thomas the year after that. Zellweger as well. Edvinsson. So I think he can go 3 or 4 year deals with some of these guys, and then these young players will slowly build into a far more competitive team.
I think he does need to go longer term on some of these guys. I just wouldn't go more than 3.
Yeah, he's got to be careful if he's going more than 3.
Yeah,
he's got to be careful
because he gets himself in the same problem he had with he signed that long, ridiculous $8 million contract. Buffalo just traded him this year at the deadline. What was his name?
Skinner?
No.
DCHL Buffalo?
No, NHL. Okay, NHL. NHL Buffalo Sabres at the trade deadline. He was their captain or one of their like alternate captains, and they traded him.
Okposo?
What's that?
Okposo?
Yeah, Kyle Okposo. Detroit had signed him to like this ridiculously long, horrible contract that
Yeah.
that he just got rid of. Like if he doesn't want to get into that same scenario where he's got this guy that he's trying to trade for year after year after year. So because he eats up so much space. I don't know, but he's got nobody. Like that's like I've never seen this happen before, where someone only had 21 million going into free agency.
Yeah, I like who he's going for though. Coyle, you can do the 6 years. Who else did he bid on? Burns. I mean, Burns, he's going 1 year, so that'll be a substantial contract.
Yeah, and I would go 1 year at the 15 million. Like, don't spend any DCHL cash because he needs AAV. He might as well have Burns at 15 million.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I mean, those are his only active bids right now. Just the 2 forwards and a D. Is that right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Charlie Coyle, 15 million. Yeah, you can go long term with Charlie. Although I wouldn't go like 5 years with Charlie Coyle. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that's going to be playing into his 40s. Updating. We still have 11 hours and 33 minutes on Evgeny Malkin. Yeah, no, who's Artemi Panarin. See, this one makes sense.
Oh, there we go.
Panarin.
Chicago just bid on, Dallas just bid on Drew Doughty.
Oh, okay. How much was that bid?
Just $6 million.
That's okay.
He was one of the guys who had the birthday after July 1. So it said he was 35, and I originally gave him a 2-year deal, and then I re-looked through it, and Drew Doughty is the benefactor of a 6-year contract.
Yeah, I always made it. I personally, when I ran it, and I'm not telling, like, I will not be the guy to tell you how to run this. By the way, having done it, like, if you're gonna do it, kind of make it work the way that works for you. But the way I did it was, whenever a player up, I always check their age on Hockey DB, and their age. The way I put it up was just because it was simpler for me than the July 1st thing. So, but again, anyone who runs this, and this goes for Will back when he ran it. How you want to do it? If you're gonna do it, because people don't realize how much work this is. So if you're willing to spend the time and stare at your computer for the next 2 weeks, you can do it whatever way you want. That's what I see.
Jake just fucking bid on Charlie Coyle for $7.5 million, and he goes, Facebook did not show Trevor's first bid. Disregard. Yeah, you got to hit that refresh page.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. So he's wasted a bid.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, the app sometimes does that, where you've got to it'll put it'll rank them based off of which has more likes instead of in a chronological order. So people's bids might not show up at the highest bid might not be the one that you see at the bottom. It'll be some other random factor that makes it where it is.
Yeah.
Brady Shea. I can't believe, okay, the one that surprises me the most right now, Trevor, is Jared Spurgeon has no bids. Oh no, he's got an $8 million bid. Okay.
They put him
by the Rangers. I figured this guy would be going for $12 million a year, 5-year, 6-year deal. And he still might. But because he's
early, Steve.
What's that?
Then it's early, Steve.
Yeah, I know,
It's
but
coming.
it's just he's a sim beast. This guy has been a sim beast in the last 2 years. He won the
Yeah,
Norris like 2 years ago, and
shocking.
deservedly so. Oh, there's the wild bids.
I'll
Please
give, I'll, I'll
disregard.
give, I'll give Jake props. He didn't delete. He didn't delete it. That's all that matters.
Oh man, I can tell you stories. Someday I will tell you stories of people doing
Oh,
shit.
hello, Tucker.
Okay, well, I mean, this is not as much excitement as I thought there would be, but well, because last year we had max bids, right? We had we had a max bid, and then somebody who came in over the top because they had was it
Cash
Kyle?
flow.
Did we have Kyle last year?
No, I think Kyle's been gone for a while.
Oh, well, who was the guy that called me the cheater in the draft lottery?
Oh, Tyler?
Tyler? Okay, yeah, maybe it was him. It was whoever it was that called me a cheater in the draft lottery.
Sounds like something Tyler would have said.
Yeah,
But Kyle's been gone for a while because Eric's been Montreal for a couple of years now.
yeah, no, I think I'm just getting my assholes mixed up. Uh, yeah, because Kyle was a piece of work too. So, uh, yeah, no, I think we're just gonna call it here and let
Yeah,
things go. Like this is I feel like TSN on the day of the the draft day, or not the draft day, the trade deadline day when nothing's happening and they're sitting there just twiddling their thumbs.
twiddling their thumbs.
So, okay, well, let me just say for everybody, Trevor, well, I got you here. Thank you very much for taking this on.
Yeah, no problem.
Um, like
Gotta
again,
gotta
I
give
know how
gotta give
much
props
work
to
it is, and
gotta give props to Bob and Vince as well. The three of us came together relatively quickly, and we were just like, let's just do it. Like it's many hands make light work. It'll be done with, and then like I know a lot of GMs kind of hold off on doing more deals and things like that until free agency's done. So spark a little bit
yeah,
more life back into the league, and then we can wait for the preseason. But yeah, no, I'm happy to do this, and again, thanks to Bob and Vince, and Ian's been helping us along as well, which has been nice. But
okay, well,
let's get this
honestly,
rolling.
anything I can do to help, let me know. But
Yeah,
again, I just want to say thank you to you guys, and you know, as one of the few people who understands what what work is involved, um, you know, I a lot of people get to play this game that we do and don't realize how much work goes in behind the scenes to make it happen. So,
yeah,
when
yeah.
people step up and do that, it's just people really need to
Well,
understand.
I was going to say a couple of us are about to learn.
Well, and like it's not. There's three of you. It probably won't be too bad, but there's things I can't even like until there's a problem. Like that's when it gets to be annoying. Is when you're gonna have to give somebody a 24-hour fine or suspension or whatever,
Yeah,
and they're gonna be a dick. Okay, but you're the one that screwed up. Like Jake's thing here. Like I feel for Jake, I do, but ultimately it was his mistake. Like he didn't refresh the screen or whatever it was. Sorry,
Toronto
man, but that's
Toronto
one
just
less
put
bid.
19 mil on Brady Shea.
Oh wow, it's all the bottom feeders jumping in here.
It's because they all got to hit the cap floor.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like not having all shitty teams. Like if we had 32 competitive teams, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Okay, Trevor, I'm gonna just shut her down here, and we'll maybe do another show the day or so just to
See how things have gone.
yeah. Well, we can. Well, and by the way, your background, nobody can see your face. It's just a shaded version of you. That's okay. It looks like we're doing one of those 2020 interviews.
Yeah.
The person who didn't want to appear on camera that's running the UFA frenzy. Uh,
Identity is hidden for their
Yes,
security.
that's right. That's what we should have changed your name to. So, okay.
I should change it to unknown.
Enjoy your time away at the lake or cottage or randomly
Well,
walking through the woods.
I'm heading back today, but I have all week off, and plan on just relaxing in the city, playing some golf. So I'll be with my eyes on free agency, which will be nice.
Oh, well done. Okay.
Perfect. Have yourself a good one,
Well,
Steve.